On today's video, we're pitting 3 price points of drivers head to head. I've got the cheap option in this Kirkland Signature driver, which can be had for $200. And then I've got our mid-range driver here in the Mizuno ST Max. This driver right now is actually on sale for $299. I've got the most expensive option in this Ping 10K Max, which I have paired with an extremely good but also expensive shaft in the Brava BGT NRG. This driver in my hand is about $1,000. But at regular retail with the stock shaft, $599. I'm just gonna swing for the fences. We are going for distance here, and I'm not gonna worry too much about direction within reason, but I wanna see, can we hit a cheap driver as far as an expensive driver? Let's find out. All right, first up on deck is the Kirkland Signature. Again, $199 is what I bought this for online. They are now in store at Costco. You can buy one of these. What makes it so amazing is that for that price, you're still getting an adjustable driver. This is a 10.5 degree head. You can put it +1 or -1. You can also put a draw setting on it, so it's got adjustability built into it. This has the even flow riptide shaft on it. Definitely not the most perfect shaft for me, and especially at the swing speed that I'm gonna try to generate today, which is gonna be about 105 plus. We'll see if we get there, but that's my goal. Shot 1. Oh, I hit it pretty darn well. Go, baby, go, 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 go. Oh, it just landed in the rough, which is gonna hurt us for distance, but I did manage to squeak out 285 there. That carried 271. Wow, that was a pretty awesome result for such an inexpensive driver. And it felt good too. I don't think this driver feels as good as my Ping, or is maybe even as good as that Mizuno, but it doesn't feel bad, and the sound's not bad either. It's you're getting a lot of value with the Kirkland Signature. Shot 2 here. Oh, another good one. Another very good one. Oh, that rough is really killing me because those are on great lines. This is a very tight, narrow fairway I chose. Probably chose the worst fairway for this test. Club head speed there, 101. We got 261 carry on that one. Oh, pop that one up. Pop that one up, so we're not gonna get the distance we need there. And that happens when you're swinging for the fences like this. Woo! Go, baby, go. Probably gonna find the rough again, isn't it? Oh, that time it hit, it hit on the fringe. I'll tell you what, it feels good. And this shaft, surprisingly, still holding up with that 101 mile an hour swing speed. I'm gonna see if I can get that up even a little higher. I know I didn't quite catch that in the middle, but I found actually with this Kirkland Signature that off the toe, you get some pretty good carry numbers. We did get a decent carry number there again. Yeah, I got up to 102 there, and it carried 263. We got like no rollout there in the bunker, obviously. Next up, let's go right to the most expensive driver here in my Ping 10K Max. Like I said, expensive shaft. I've got on this incredible shaft. The consistency I get out of this, I'm hitting so many fairways. This thing has been a weapon for me here in 2024. Oh, that was hit well. That's gonna be on a better line, so it's gonna find the fairway rather than the rough, I think, yeah. Oh baby, that rolled down to 283. That's really, really nice. Now I hit that one in the middle. See if we get that swing speed up again. Oh yeah, oh, it felt great. It felt fantastic. I'm painting that line. If this was a straight drive contest, I'd have a shot. And that went all the way to 292. I must have had the club head speed up there, 101, yeah. And let's see, in terms of smash factor, 146, decent, but I've seen like 148 on average with this thing for the most part. Whew. As you can see, this thing is an absolute weapon. Dead straight shots. That one didn't go quite as far, but I think it's still doing just fine for itself. Club speed 101, backspin 2700 there. Carried 259. Fourth shot. Yanked it. I was over swinging there, so that one's heading left. Last one, then we're gonna switch to our Mizuno. That's more on the line of that Kirkland Signature. That's probably gonna find rough over there. If not the bunker, yeah, bunker. All right, well, we got a couple of great swings there, but interestingly enough, that cheap driver in the Kirkland Signature actually had it in terms of carry. pretty impressive. So now we're going to the Mizuno ST Max. Now this is outfitted with a link from Mamiya. Really nice shaft. And the great thing about Mizuno is there's a ton of options available for their drivers. Again, $299 for this bad boy. Oh, good one. That's gonna be interesting to see that one against that first ping, because I think those were really similar. Now that did just touch the fringe there. I think we got more in us. Shot 2. I feel like I like the kick point of this shaft. Now I was a little late there, and that's why it's going right. But I feel like if I can catch it right, this may be the longest of them all. Shot 3. Yanked it a little bit there. Oh, just caught the fringe. Shot 4. It's leaking on me a little bit. All right, dead in that bunker, just like the Kirkland. 5th and final shot. Let's see if we can make it talk. Okay, that's gonna be down the fairway there. I like the trajectory. Let's see where it carried to. Just under 260, I think. So it's gonna roll out to 288. Now, where was the swing speed there? That was 101, so we're within range. Let's take a little quick peek at the stats, and I'm gonna take just a couple more swings with these and see if we can come to some conclusions. Now, all in all, for a driver that cost me $1,000 plus and a driver that cost me $200, I'm always shocked to see that the differences are not as much as they could be. First off, we're gonna look at clubhead speed to see if we're apples to apples. 101.2 with the Kirkland, 100.7, that's half a mile per hour less, and 101.4, so the Mizuno actually, we had the highest swing speeds with on average in terms of ball speed, 141 Kirkland, 144 Ping. That's interesting, huh? Again, just a very efficient club. What was the efficiency overall? Overall 143 to 1.39. That's a big difference, and 142 with the Mizuno. Those Kirkland strikes were not bad strikes. Maybe that one right there, but all in all, I hit those pretty dead middle. So we're just not getting quite the efficiency we're getting out of the Ping 10K. And that's why we're getting a lot better ball speed, 144. With both of them, Mizuno 144.4 and Ping 10K 144.4. If we want to look at the launch angle, 15.9. Looks like the highest launching with the Kirkland. 12 with the Ping, 12.8 with the Mizuno. In terms of spin, we're also getting more spin there out of the Kirkland Signature in that particular shaft. Like I said, it's not necessarily fitted to me, but it's what you get for $199. And it ain't too bad, but 3,009 RPMs, a little high. 2722 is better. 2885 is right there in the middle, just like the price. Ideally, I don't swing as hard as I'm swinging today, and ideally my spin's around 2200 really. 2400 here, that's a little bit better. But all of these were pretty high, and yeah, all of these consistently higher. In terms of spin, I like the Ping best, but still it's not perfect. In terms of descent angle, because that's gonna matter in terms of rollout and things, 34.6 to 27.9, 29.8, so much steeper there with the Kirkland. In terms of peak height, 33, the highest with the Kirkland, 24 with the Ping, 27, right there in the middle. It seems like that Mizuno is really middle of the road in all ways. In terms of carry though, look at the Kirkland, 259. Ping, 256, but again, we were striping the middle of the fairway with the Ping, with the exception, I think, of one drive. They're all right down the middle. And the Mizuno, 257, so how about that? The cheapest driver of them all. If we're talking pure distance, and carry is the number that matters, because a few of these went in the bunker and hit rough and things like that. I don't think we actually even got one Kirkland technically in the middle of the fairway. That's why the rollout is less, 273 to 278 and 277 with the Mizuno. So Ping takes it there, but again, all those Pings were for the most part in the middle of the fairway. We're getting more rollout of them. Carry-wise though, the Kirkland is on top. That's incredible. I love seeing stuff like that. We're gonna take just a couple more swings. We'll work it the other way. I'll go Mizuno, Ping, Kirkland to keep things fair and fresh. And again, I'm gonna see if I can get that swing speed up just another mile or two more. I would love to be around 105 mile per hour, like I said. I'm gonna do my best. And we got Mizuno up to bat first here. Oh, that was hit really well. Oh, I like it a lot. Just slightly left of that center line. That carried a very long way. 294 is where it finished. So close to 300. Club head speed was 102, so we did get it up a little bit there. Carried 264. The spin, better number there, 27. Great looking stats. I really tried to lay into it. I think I cleared the hips a little too soon there. That's as good as we're gonna be able to get, I think. Let's go 2 swings here with the Ping 10K. Hit that one low on the club face, but this is such a forgiving driver. I mean, yeah, sure, it landed in the bunker, but I gotta tell you, for where I hit it on the club face, not a horrible result. There it is. Again, may have been a little low on the club head, but decent overall and a very good result once again. 279 though, that's not gonna be our best, at least in this round. And we're switching to the Kirkland. Can the Kirkland edge it out if it hits the fairway? We've yet to hit the fairway, I think. Oh, I hit that one off the toe. That's not gonna be a good one. Oh, that's in that bunker. All right, we got one in the middle. Let's see the stats. It finished at 284. Club head speed was 102. Now I think the efficiency 139, again, as you can see, didn't quite catch that one in the middle. Ball speed was 143, carried 251. All right, so on those 2 swings, I did not get what I wanted, but I want to see if this Kirkland, if I can get the right club head speed, catch it in the middle, and catch the fairway, can we get to that 293 number? All right, that's the swing right there that we're going with. That was middle of the club face. It's gonna hit fairway, and it's gonna roll out to 292. 292. All right, now if we break down the best drives from each of these, I'm gonna go back to the first set of drives to get our best Ping 10K drive. And the Mizuno and Kirkland's from my second batch were the best drives. So let's quickly look at swing speed. With the Ping 10K, my best drive was at 100.6 miles per hour. It's gonna be a little less than the other two. Mizuno 102.2 and Kirkland 101.3 miles per hour. But if we look at the smash factor, and I think this is where this expensive club really does shine, is I get higher smash factor on average with the Ping 10K. 1.46, it takes the cake over the 1.45 of the Mizuno and the 1.43 of the Kirkland. And I've tested this multiple times over the spring and summer with these clubs, and what we see here rings true. The Ping 10K is going to always be a little bit higher smash factor than the cheaper Kirkland signature. The Mizuno can be pretty much on par for the most part, but the Kirkland just lacks a little bit of smash factor in general. Now, if we go to the stats here, in terms of ball speed leaving the club, 146.8 with the Ping, 148.1, the highest there with the Mizuno, which makes sense because it was the highest club head speed, and 144.9 there with the Kirkland. Again, even though it was the second highest club head speed of our best drives with each club, the smash factor was a little bit lower. Now, if we look at the spin here, spin all about the same with our best drives there. 26.99 with the Ping, 27.99, 100 RPM more with the Mizuno, 25.49 with the Kirkland. The Kirkland actually probably the best number from a statistical perspective of all 3 drivers. If we look at peak height, 23 with the Ping, 24 with the Mizuno, and 27 with the Kirkland. So it's definitely launching higher, and that's helping it squeak out a few more yards. And this is interesting, as you'll see, the Ping 10K 259 is the carry distance, rolling out to 292. With the Kirkland 262, an extra 3 yards, rolling out to the same 292. And the Mizuno takes it 264 carry, rolling out to 294. So that's pretty incredible. This cheap driver in the Kirkland signature seemingly hanging for the most part with the medium and the very expensive options out on the market. So yes, a cheap driver, when hit its best, can go just about as far as the most expensive, and the most expensive wasn't even the furthest here. In fact, the Mizuno won it, our mid-range option. I hope you enjoyed this test. I hope it was eye-opening. I think my takeaways are the Ping 10K, as you saw throughout the test, is gonna be the straighter, more consistent drive, but it's not always going to give you the most distance. And the Kirkland, that cheap driver, can hang here with the big boys and even outperform the more expensive drivers when it comes to distance. At least it did it here in my long drive contest. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, do hit subscribe, and I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.